What's going on, guys? It's Steve. So who would win in a one-on-one? Carmelo Anthony or Kevin Durant? Now, this is going to be an extremely difficult one. And you guys can pretty much understand because these are the two top scorers in the NBA. You know, in terms of versatility, Carmelo Anthony's the best in the NBA. In terms of longevity and consistency, Carmelo Anthony's the best. In terms of just pure, raw talent, Kevin Durant is the best in terms of scoring. Right? So these are two of the top two scorers. These are the top two scorers in the NBA. If you look at it from an overall perspective, not just numbers, because numbers you take into account a lot of other things like minutes played, shots per game, types of shots, and things like that, which is why Stephen Curry's averaging a lot because he hits a lot of threes. You know? But anyway, back to the point. Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. Let's look at the attributes first. Carmelo is 6'8", 240. And Kevin Durant is 6'9". He's listed. I say quote unquote. He's listed as 6'9", 240. But the dude is really 7 foot. We've seen him during the Olympics sitting next to, standing next to DeMarcus Cousins. He's taller than him, and DeMarcus Cousins is listed as 6'11". You know, maybe he's undersized. But he's just strong as hell. But we all know that in Kevin Durant's case, Kevin Durant is tall. He's like 7 feet. And on top of that, he has like a 7'3" wingspan. So in terms of being unguardable, Kevin Durant is the case. Now let's look at Carmelo Anthony. 6'8", 240 pounds. But the thing that separates Melo the most about every other scorer in the NBA, and even LeBron James, because LeBron doesn't utilize this a lot, is his strength. Carmelo is literally one of the strongest players in the NBA. Kobe even said Melo is the hardest to guard because of his strength. This is the fact. We all know this. We've seen numerous times when Carmelo Anthony is going up to the basket, someone jumps and, they go chest to chest. No matter if it's a 7-footer, a point guard, a forward, whoever it is, the person that goes chest to chest with Carmelo is going flying across the stands. That's how strong he is. So that is what makes Carmelo so special. And then on top of that, Melo can score in every possible way, where Kevin Durant kind of slacks because Kevin Durant has been in the league for almost a decade now. Almost a decade. Next year will be 10 seasons. Almost a decade, and he still hasn't developed his post-game and face-up game to the likes of Carmelo and Kobe. And if he did, Kevin Durant would be unguardable. Even more so than Carmelo. They're unguardable in different ways, but KD would be even harder to guard because how the hell are you going to guard someone that's 7 foot with a 7'3" wingspan that can reach the hoop with tippy-toeing? How are you going to guard that? And he moves and dribbles like a guard. That's just not possible. That's just it's not possible. So in terms of that, it can't happen. So who would win in a one-on-one? The first thing to understand is how would they play each other? Now you guys have to understand, in a one-on-one, it's so much different than in like a 5-on-5. And you're like, oh, isolate. It's so much different. You're not gonna get the ball, start dribbling automatically. Pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to get the ball. Knowing Melo, he's probably going to face up or put his back to the basket and just baby KD. And knowing Kevin Durant, he'll probably dribble, step it back to the three-point line, try to dance on Melo and take it to the basket. KD's not going to stand a chance in the post against Carmelo. With these loud trucks. I'm so sorry, guys. It's the college, man, with these charter freaking trucks, man. People need to get their own cars. But anyway, KD is not going to stand a chance with Carmelo in the post. Melo's just going to absolutely obliterate him. But at the same time is, Melo's not going to stand a chance against Kevin Durant on the perimeter. The dude is too quick, too agile, and too athletic. Melo's not as athletic as he used to be. He still has that strength, though. But he doesn't have that athleticism like he used to. He's still a great player, though. So in terms of that, it's going to be tough for both of them to guard each other. Because here goes another truck. I hope you guys can't hear that. But both players are unique in their own way. So let's say they shoot for ball. Who would get the ball first? They're both pretty good shooters. Melo has a smooth jump shot, and so does Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant or Melo, who would get the ball? I'm leaning towards Kevin Durant. Let's say Kevin Durant, they shoot for it. Let's say KD gets it first. Whatever, right? KD gets it first. Best of 3, game 11. Kevin Durant gets the ball first. Right? Kevin Durant gets the ball, and now what? He's going to try and dance on Carmelo because he knows in the post he's not going to stand a chance. Where Kevin Durant is going to have to score is on the perimeter. Or he's going to have to drive by him because if he tries to get in that post against Melo, it's game over. Even on the defensive end, Melo is too strong in the post. It's not going to happen. LeBron James, another incredibly strong player, has issues with Melo. And that's the reason why, because of his strength. So let's say, Kevin Durant's boogieing on him. That's how I'd predict Kevin Durant to play against Carmelo, to be honest. Just boogieing on him, trying to drive by him and just pulling up. With Melo, he can do anything because he doesn't use athleticism and he doesn't use athleticism as much as he used to. And even then, he never really used athleticism in his career. I mean, only for the first few years did he really like to dunk on people and stuff. Now it's just like, okay, soft two-hander, I don't care about that. I don't want to risk an injury. I might as well just use my skill like Kobe did. So that's why Kobe lasted so long. He could have still been playing. I tell you guys this all the time. Kobe Bryant, before the injuries, was averaging 27 in 2013. 17 years in the league, averaging 27 points per game. That's crazy. So you last longer when you don't rely on talent. Oh my gosh, athleticism. So anyway, Melo, what I predict Melo to do is just get the ball, face up to the basket, jab step, and step back, or back to the basket, pound, up and under, or just fade to the right, fade to the left, do his thing. If he gets the ball at the top of the key and he decides to dribble, when I did in my Guess Who NBA challenge, the dribble move and then the hesitation with the left hand, he's going to pull it straight up. That's what Carmelo does. That's what makes Carmelo so special. So in terms of a one-on-one, guys, this is, I thought about this. I held off on this video because I don't know who would win. I honestly had no clue who would win a one-on-one between these two players. And it's crazy because they're both unguardable in their own way. So I'll say this. They would beat each other. They would go back and forth. Melo would win one. Durant would win one. Durant would win one. Melo would win one. And it would keep going on and on and on. That's just the way it would be. And, that's the way it would happen, In terms of who would win the most, I'm going to let you guys decide that one because I honestly don't know. It's been Steve. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who would win in this one-on-one scenario? This is not a 5-on-5. Oh, he's isolating on him. That's not that type of. I'm talking about one-on-one, game 11, game 16, game 21, whatever. I'm talking about that. It's kind of hard to really understand who would win because they're both incredibly, talented in their own rights, So in terms of that, I have no clue. But I will say this, it will be an epic one-on-one and these two will go at it. Anyway, it's been Steve. This is harder than LeBron versus Melo. Most of us agree that Melo would beat LeBron one-on-one because we all understand Melo's one of the best one-on-one players in NBA history, one of the best scorers ever, right? So is LeBron, but in terms of Melo's like, Melo and Kobe are like, the top two ever. A lot of you guys agreed with me, like pretty much everyone did. So I'm going to leave a poll. You guys let me know who would win one-on-one, Kevin Durant or Carmelo Anthony. Vote. Remember, this is our community channel. You guys can vote. You can do what you want to do. It's been Steve. I'm out of here. Peace.